round of applause. Thank you very much. Okay. Here we go. All right, let's start out with something fun. We're going to do a little trivia, a little quiz. Who here wants to take a stab at what orthopedic means, where that word derives from? Raise your hands. And Jeff Lyman, you are not anyone. He'll probably give us the derivative and, the original origin and all that stuff. Any hands? Anyone? Back there.
So it's unfair because I'm a spine surgeon, but it means perfect child.
It's very good. It's good. I'm glad you're a spine surgeon because no one else was raising their hand, and I have nothing else to say after that. So, good work. Crooked child. All right, so ortho, Greek root for straight, straightening, and pious child. So we got our brains going. We're engaged now, right? The next question is a little harder. So we understand what IORI is. Okay, IORI is a nonprofit. IORI is out here dedicated to bolster and enhance and draw attention to and innovate orthopedic surgery, orthopedic medicine here in the local England Northwest. But why does IORI benefit us? Okay, so raise your hands. Raise your hand if you're not a spine surgeon, okay? Raise your hand. All right, that's quite a few of us. So I got good news for you. You're not alone. I am also not a surgeon. I do have competitive rates. If you are ever pressed for money with some of these surgeries, I'd be happy to give you a quote. But as far as actually being licensed to commit surgery, I'm not. Like so many of you here, I'm just a member of the community and a member who cares. But I believe in IORI. I believe in the Institute for Orthopedic Research and Innovation because I know it benefits the community. It does that in two primary ways. The first way is it increases the local economy. We're going to talk about that here in just a second. The second way is that it increases local quality of care. So if we look at the first thing here, I want to rewind a little bit. All right, how many of you did not choose what you wanted to wear today? All right, no one. Okay, good. If hands went up on that, I'd be a little bit, oh, here we go, yeah. I kind of knew that, yeah, exactly. She almost told me what to wear today, too. I had to go home and change. You choose what you want to wear, right? You choose who you want to serve you as a public official. Who do we vote in for governor, for mayor, to serve in Congress, represent their state? But you can also choose what type of economy you have. I'm going to give you an example. This is Everett, Washington, 1988. This is where I was raised, where I grew up. Anybody familiar with Everett? It's like the anti-vacation capital of Washington. Okay. So Everett, Washington, 1988. I was about 8th grade, freshman in high school, something like that. This was the mill. Okay, this was Scott's Paper Mill, is what they call it. It was later purchased by Weyerhaeuser. Downtown Everett. So South Everett, they've got the Boeing plant. They construct airplanes, and the economy fluctuates. If Boeing is hiring, people are coming on board. If Boeing is firing, laying off, that's how the economy works. Scott's Paper Mill downtown. My school looked right at this here. Thousands and thousands of people who were employed there at Scott's Paper Mill. And as long as Scott's Paper Mill was employing, businesses did well. This is Everett in 2013. So if you don't give to IORI, this is what Coeur d'Alene's going to look like. Of course, I'm kidding. We have a thriving economy here. But our economy is very much surrounded to services, vacationing, people coming in, tourism, right? See, we have a choice. We can amplify this. We can create a better community for ourselves and for the generations of people who come after us. All right? How do we do that? Well, we bring in money through various ways. So, for example, IORI is brand new. IORI started in 2017. Year to date, or from the inception of IORI, we have brought in almost $1 million. I say we, I really had nothing to do with it, okay? Jeff, this was originally your dream, your vision, the doctors, the board, Alicia, all your hard work. Almost $1 million. And that's not, let's raise a gas tax, let's hike up property tax, and take money from over here and shift it over here. This is actual money being infused into our economy. And statistically speaking, 68% of every dollar spent stays in the economy. So I have a little graphic here to get you going, get you thinking about that. Why is that important for the local economy? If we have the top icon there represents orthopedic surgery and the study and the development and advancement, which is so important, you're going to see additional nurses hired. You're going to see additional salespeople. You're going to see additional builders and instruction for the offices and the surgery centers. And that trickles down to kids going to daycare. Nurse Jones joins the local gym. She buys her first home. Salesman Smith joins the golf resort. He buys a car. He goes downtown to get a wedding ring for his new fiancée. Builder Bob now leases some equipment from maybe someplace in Post Falls. He has enough money to send his daughter to college at the University of Idaho. And for the first time ever, he can provide health insurance for his employees. This in turn helps fund the schools, increase the tax footprint, and raise the local economy. And again, that money didn't come, stealing Peter to play Paintball. This money came because of the innovation in orthopedic surgery. All right, yeah. Who here has seen this game board? And if you're a spine surgeon, you can't raise your hand. What's the name of this game? Operation, right? So when I see this, I think of me. And not like in a funny way, like I think I've had every one of those surgeries. Okay? So, elbow surgery, Krista, tell me if I'm missing one. Elbow surgery, hand surgery twice, 2 knee surgeries here, 2 shoulder surgeries, 2 knee surgeries here, including a replacement. Thank you, Jeff. Good job. I haven't lost it yet. My bicep tore off, and Dr. Olskamp, where's Dr. Olskamp? Right there. He did yell at me because I was in denial. There was a lot of swelling, and I thought that was my bicep. And my wife's like, your bicep is up here. You need to get that taken care of. I'm fine, right? I'm fine. And then I won't say the words you used, but some along the lines of, are you a moron, right? Your bicep's detached. But thanks to you, and thanks to the skill of your surgery, you were able to reattach my bicep. So obviously, I'm going to be someone who promotes the enhancement, development, the innovation of orthopedic surgery, right? But I'm unique. I'm an outlier. That's not true. Statistically speaking, according to a Becker Institute study, over 73% of us sitting here today will have orthopedic surgery. 73%. So why does it matter? Well, ask yourself. Do you want to ship off to Boise to go get that surgery? Do you want to head over to Bellevue or Seattle to get that surgery? Or do you want to have it right here? You want to have the level of care that can be provided at a local level with the innovation, the development, and the dedication to have the top level of care with the top level doctors right here in your own backyard. I think the answer is obvious. And here's the cool thing. See, I grew up in Seattle. And does anyone remember when the Seahawks stunk? I mean stunk, right? Like Make-A-Wish wouldn't come to the games. They're like, no dying kid wants to go see the Seahawks. A couple of questions here that were done through a study for CMS. First one was patients that would give their hospital rating 9 or higher. You'd agree, that's a pretty high rating, right? 9 or higher, it's about as good as it gets. The U.S. national average, 76%. Sounds right? That's average. It's a C. The Idaho state average, 73%. Hospitals here in the local Inland Northwest, 90%. The second question, patients who would say, yes, I would definitely recommend this hospital. That's the gold seal, right? That's what matters. Would you recommend this hospital? The U.S. average, again, 76%. The Idaho state average, 72%. Local average, 91%. See, ultimately, the goal is this. The goal is to create a fellowship. The goal is to bring in not just $1 million, but tens of millions of dollars, and the innovation and the brains and the talent and the money that comes with this. Imagine students coming to Coeur d'Alene, coming to Spokane, coming to the Inland Northwest to learn from the best doctors in the world. And all the equipment that would be sold, and all the buildings that would be built, and what we can do for that local economy. See, I call this generations of benefit. This here's my family. Starting with the middle, this is my grandma, okay? Hip surgery. Now, if she has to go over to Seattle for that hip surgery, how stressed do you think she is at 90 years old, right? How do you think it's even feasible that her grandchildren can come see her after school? Do you think it's affordable that we now have to go to hotel rooms and worry about flights and transportation, all those things? She can get that quality care right here. My kids, see, when I grew up in Everett, Washington, when Scott's Paper Mill shut down, I had two choices. I had two legal choices. I could deliver pizzas or work at a gas station. I did both. See, for my kids, I want to give them a better economy. I want to give them better choices, better options. I want my kids, Lisa, to be in medical school, right? That's what every parent wants and what every grandparent wants. So imagine what we can do by supporting IORI and getting behind these doctors and the staff and the people who can make this happen. That's what we can expect. Higher quality care and a better local economy. There's two ways that you can help. Money or time. There's cards on the table, envelopes there. I encourage you. And yes, this is one of those situations where you're invited to dinner and people are asking for time and money. But as a financial provider, I learned once this golden rule. You can do two things with your money. You can spend it or you can give it away. You can't take it with you. And unlike so many charities, right, we've given to Africa, we've given to homeless people, we've given, and I always feel that sometimes it seems like you can't help it. You can't turn it around. I see TVs or commercials on TV with pets that are being, mistreated and all that stuff. I think, gosh, can I give them some money and make this go away? So much of it is trying to solve a negative. But sometimes you need to take a look at the positives. Coeur d'Alene, we are Coeur d'Alene. We're the Inland Northwest. We're known for the triathlons, for biking, for fresh air, fresh water, outdoors. What better place to create a mecca, to create a fellowship for orthopedic medicine? I can't think of one. Get behind that, and not only are we going to have better care for the 73+% of us that are going to need orthopedic care, but we're going to have a better local economy because we chose to have a better local economy. So, I'm going to sign off now, but I encourage you, please, listen to these doctors. Passionate. I sit on a couple different boards for insurance companies, for a few different software companies and endeavors across the country. I've never met people more dedicated and more passionate about what they do. So please listen, and here's an exciting thing. There's going to be a Q&A time, so ask questions. Get involved, understand it better, and please, do what you can to provide help, time or money, and we appreciate every single one of you that showed up tonight. Thank you, everyone.